You can't let your failures define you. You have to let your failures teach you. We don't turn back. We leave no one behind. We pull each other up. When times get tough, we don't give up. We get up. Money is not the only answer, but it makes a difference. Enthusiasm makes up for a host of deficiencies. Keep exploring. Keep dreaming. Keep asking why. Don't settle for what you already know. Never stop believing in the power of your ideas, your imagination, your hard work to change the world. Torture is how you create enemies, not how you defeat them. Change will not come if we wait for some other person or some other time. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the change that we seek. If you're walking down the right path and you're willing to keep walking, eventually you'll make progress. We choose hope over fear. We see the future not as something out of our control, but as something we can shape for the better through concerted and collective effort. The best way to not feel hopeless is to get up and do something. Don't wait for good things to happen to you. If you go out and make some good things happen, you will fill the world with hope. You will fill yourself with hope. We need to steer clear of this poverty of ambition, where people want to drive fancy cars and wear nice clothes and live in nice apartments but don't want to work hard to accomplish these things. Everyone should try to realize their full potential. A change is brought about because ordinary people do extraordinary. The future rewards those who press on. I don't have time to feel sorry for myself. I don't have time to complain. I'm going to press on. We don't ask you to believe in our ability to bring change, rather, we ask you to believe in yours. If the people cannot trust their government to do the job for which it exists, to protect them and promote their common welfare, all else is lost. It's important to make sure that we're talking with each other in a way that heals, not in a way that wounds. In a world of complex threats, our security and leadership depend on all elements of our power, including strong and principled diplomacy. Our stories may be singular, but our destination is shared. The shift to a cleaner energy economy won't happen overnight, and it will require tough choices along the way. But the debate is settled. Climate change is a fact. Nothing can stand in the way of the power of millions of voices calling for change. The thing about hip-hop today is it's smart, it's insightful. The way they can communicate a complex message in a very short space is remarkable. Take off your bedroom slippers. Put on your marching shoes, he said, his voice rising as applause and cheers mounted. Shake it off. Stop complaining. Stop grumbling. Stop crying. We are going to press on. We have work to do. We need to internalize this idea of excellence. Not many folks spend a lot of time trying to be excellent. We have an obligation and a responsibility to be investing in our students and our schools. We must make sure that people who have the grades, the desire and the will, but not the money, can still get the best education possible. My identity might begin with the fact of my race. but it couldn't end there. At least that's what I would choose to believe. The strongest weapon against hateful speech is not repression, it is more speech. When ignorant folks want to advertise their ignorance, you don't really have to do anything, you just let them talk. I'm the President of the United States. I'm not the Emperor of the United States. Change is never easy, but always possible. The cynics may be the loudest voices, but I promise you, they will accomplish the least. Nothing in life that's worth anything is easy. We did not come to fear the future. We came here to shape it. In the end, that's what this election is about. Do we participate in a politics of cynicism or a politics of hope? If you run, you stand a chance of losing, but if you don't run, you've already lost. I think when you spread the wealth around, it's good for everybody. Focusing your life solely on making a buck shows a poverty of ambition. It asks too little of yourself, and it will leave you unfulfilled. Just because we have the best hammer does not mean that every problem is a nail. If you work hard and meet your responsibilities, you can get ahead, no matter where you come from, what you look like, or who you love. We are the change we have been waiting for. Where we are met with cynicism and doubts and those who tell us that we can't, we will respond with that timeless creed that sums up the spirit of a people. Yes, we can. You can put lipstick on a pig. It's still a pig. We may not be able to stop evil in the world, but how we treat one another is entirely up to us. Why can't I just eat my waffle? I'm a warrior for the middle class. You know, my faith is one that admits some doubt. My fellow Americans, we are and always will be a nation of immigrants. We were strangers once too. While we breathe, we will hope. Understand, our police officers put their lives on the line for us every single day. They've got a tough job to do to maintain public safety and hold accountable those who break the law.